Have you ever experienced pain when you ride, and specifically pain in your knees or in your ankles or even your feet? This is a lot more common for riders than it should be because riding doesn't need to be painful. But the issue is there's many kind of positions or things that are taught that actually cause pain because they're putting stress on our joints. In this video, I'm going to explain how to find a different position and a way of riding that is comfortable and can be pain-free. I'm Callie King. I am a riding instructor, trainer, founder of Horse Class, and I teach a lot of riders. And right now I mostly teach in retreats. And the last group of riders that we had in, there were several that mentioned how much pain they had normally in their riding. And in the way that we went through this retreat, we started with some exercises on the ground to feel different riding postures and different riding movements. And then we went into the saddle and we started off really slow, helping them find the positions that I'm going to show you. And after just the first day of riding, which we rode pretty long, we were riding for about an hour and a half and we were doing a lot of different exercises in that time. And they said, I have no pain. And then later at the end of the day, they said, I still have no pain. It wasn't just that I didn't feel it then, I still have no pain. And that's what I want to be able to give to you. So what causes knee and ankle pain when we're riding? Here's the most common cause is pushing too hard on the stirrups. So when we push hard on the stirrups, in order to achieve this idea of heels down, what happens is that for one, we can create uneven pressure on the stirrup, or even if the pressure is even, it limits the amount of circulation and it can cause pressure points on the foot. Okay, so that's where it starts with. But also, when I'm pressing here, I've now put more tension into all of my joints through my leg. I've got tension in my ankle, I've got tension in my knees, I've got tension in my hips. Whenever we hold tension on a joint for an extended period of time, it's going to cause pain. Because especially when we're riding and we're in movement with the horse, I'm here with Joker, one of our school horses at the farm campus, so I'm simulating his movement. But when we're in movement and the joints are blocked, then that's going to cause pain for us because we've got this momentum coming through that's getting stuck instead of when we have soft joints and the movement can just easily come through. But it's not just affecting us, it's also affecting the horse, because anytime that we block movement, we're not allowing the horse to move freely either. Okay, so this is the first most common cause, is bracing against the stirrups, which creates the tension in the ankle, the tension in the knee, and the tension in the hip. The second most common thing is trying to wrap the leg around the horse. So this is something that is a term that's used that's often misunderstood, because if I try to wrap my leg around my horse, I'm going to roll the weight to the outside edge of my foot, which is putting more tension on the outside of my ankle. So I'm trying to put my leg around my horse here. This may be trying to squeeze the horse or trying to wrap your leg to keep yourself secure. And I end up even just being in this posture here for a few moments to demonstrate, I can already feel a little bit of a twinge starting on the outside of my ankle. Okay, so this one's not good either. And then finally, we have kind of the classic chair seat where the rider pushes themselves back and pushes the leg forward. And riders often do this, sometimes unconsciously, as a result of trying not to move with the horse. They feel pain, so they're trying to stop the pain by pushing themselves here and holding themselves against it. But it also is increasing the tension, increasing pressure in one point of the joint, often on the outsides of the joint more, which is going to cause pain, short-term inflammation, and over time can actually cause long-term damage as well. Or can be what you feel after the ride, a few hours afterwards you start to hurt, or that night you really stiffen up. So how do we correct these things? The concept to understand is that we want to ride with the least amount of tension possible. That always starts here with our pelvis and honestly with our breath. Let the tension go, bring the leg back, and bring the leg back from the hip. So I'm not just tightening my lower leg and pulling my lower leg back, but I'm bringing the whole leg back so that I can soften my ankle And then when I'm riding, I want to have this little movement. I want to feel the movement in all of my body. So I feel a little movement in my ankle. I feel it in my knee. I feel it in my hip. And I can even feel it in my rib cage, in my shoulders, and going all the way up. So here I'm stimulating what would be like a trot, a sitting trot. But I can also do a little bit of a canter. And the same thing here, I can feel the movement through my body. The part of the body that honestly moves the less, that we want to keep most stabilized, is the back. So the back is stabilized by good posture, not by muscle tension, not by a tight core. So if you're having knee pain or ankle pain, soften your joints, bring your leg back. Don't worry about heels down. It's weight in the heel, not heels down. We've got another video I'll link that goes specifically into this topic. But this will really help your riding, it'll help you feel better, and it will help your horse feel a lot better as well. If you enjoyed this video and want more riding tips, then subscribe to the channel, like, follow, all of the things so that you never miss other videos. And here at Horse Class, we also have many premium products and programs to support you. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.